My name is Monalisa Mutoni. I am a makeup artist / entrepreneur. I have been doing makeup for 10 years now. Yes, we make 10 this year.
Okay.
So it's exciting. 10 years of Mona Faces.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's your definition of beauty?
Definition of beauty, I would say feeling confident from within. Yes. Confidence, self-love, knowing who you are, and not being shy about it. Yes. I think that's what's beautiful. Confidence.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you've come from far, like from doing, makeup, as a side hustle and whatnot, and then, now you have this empire that is growing. Can you tell me something that you remember about the first moments that birthed Mona Faces?
The first moments that birthed Mona Faces, let me see. I remember the hustle. It was a lot of hard work, late nights, early mornings, back to back, not ending. And a lot of fear, obviously, not knowing how it's going to evolve, where it's going, but then sticking with it and being consistent, and then it naturally unfolding to this. I think that has been for me the biggest lesson.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there something that you remember specifically? Okay, let me give you an example. I remember my friend's birthday sometime a long time ago, and she's like, only Mona can do my face. I want to go to Mona to do her face. And at this point, you didn't have a studio.
Yes.
We were at Hello Collections, and that's where you did.
That's a long time. Yes.
Yeah.
That was at the beginning.
So I don't know if there's any moment like that you remember, like a very specific thing. Maybe it's like rushing to meet a client somewhere, and maybe, I don't know if you don't seem like a border person, but maybe you hopped on a border to rush somewhere. Like, is there something that you remember about the early stages of your brand?
Let me see what I remember. I think I really just remember the back-to-back late nights and early mornings. That's when I realized that I'm actually working hard, I would start at 5 a.m. with braids, let's say on a Friday, and then I would go to the studio and I would do back-to-back walk-ins of girls going everywhere, and those walk-ins sometimes would end at 2 a.m. Yes, because some girls were going to the club, and then I would have to start again the very next day on Saturday at like 4 a.m. So like 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours. And yeah, for me, that is what I remember. So right now, when I have the freedom to relax, especially on a weekend, that's what, I remind myself of like, this is how far we've come. Now we have a team. Now none of the team members have to work the long hours that I had to work. It's just growth. Yeah, it's so beautiful.
And from a season like that, what are some of like the challenges that you had to deal with, and how do you deal with them?
Challenges. Oh my God, there were so many challenges. I think the best way to deal with challenges, I would say, is to just keep going, because the challenges are endless. There are so many times that I felt hopeless, or that I felt like, is this going to pay off ever? Is this going to work, But then it did eventually. And the only reason everything pays off in the end is sticking to the course, staying consistent.
There seems to have been a very intentional decision for you to upgrade vertically, like when it comes to like quality-wise versus the quantity or the scale of the business. How is it making that decision to be like, I want to give my clients a high-quality experience, the best, products, or even the makeup classes and whatnot? how was that deciding that decision? Because most people would be like, hire more people, have a big salon, have a big space. But okay, from what I see from the outside looking in, it seems like a focus on like the quality of experience. Could you tell me more about that?
Well, I feel like for me that just comes naturally. It came from who I am as a person and the things that I love, and that is in everything that I do. I'm the kind of person, I won't do something and I'll only do something if I'm passionate about it. That explains my love for beauty and how I chose this as a career path. I'm genuinely passionate about beauty. I love beautiful spaces, so it was a no-brainer for me. Anything in my business, in terms of the products that we use, it's the products that I genuinely love. I select everything. I won't do something just because, you know, for numbers or because it's business. Everything in my business is because this is the kind of life that I live, that I want to live, you know, the spaces that I want to work with, and those are the spaces that I create. Yeah, so everything just happens naturally. It has all just flown together. The products, the service that we do, is the service that I would want or expect to receive from any business. If I went to any business, I would want to get the best. So that's why we do what we do. Yeah.
I want to say something that some people might call controversial.
Yes.
Do you feel like a pioneer in the makeup industry in Uganda?
I wouldn't say I'm a pioneer because there were people before me. I mean, Serene has been there for 15 years. But I definitely changed some things. Yes, a lot of things. Yes.
Because I mean, there's a moment where when anyone is talking about
Makeup,
it's Mona.
it's Mona,
like
yes.
synonymous.
Yes.
Is there pressure that comes with that?
I'm grateful for that. Obviously, people expect perfection, but that's what we've done, I think, with our social media, with the work that we put out, everything, you know, how people speak about our brand, I think it comes directly from how we make them feel when they come to us. So they have created the name for us. People create the brand. They're the ones who define what the brand is about. For us, on our end, we're doing the work, you know. We're keeping things how they are, how we like them. We're doing things that we love. And that, the impact of that, that's how people rate us. And they say, oh, you guys are the pioneers, you changed the game, or you did this. And yeah.
How do you stand out in such a competitive world?
Yes, it's definitely very competitive. The only way to stand out is to just keep doing the work, just staying consistent. Yeah.
And can you highlight like a specific moment, a milestone, an award that had you feeling really proud of the brand?
A milestone for me was when we opened this location. Oh my God, I can't believe it's more than a year ago now. November 2022. This is our second location, and for us to be able to do something like this to scale in beauty, seeing as I started as a one-man army and now we're a whole team of 15, I think. So for me that was a huge step, yes, for us.
Is there something we should look out for? Is there a new product? Is there
Definitely, we're always going to have new products.
We want an exclusive.
New events, new something. There's always something in the works. We can't give up.